A severe case of avian influenza H5N1, commonly known as bird flu, has been reported in Louisiana, marking the first instance of such a serious illness linked to this virus, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) confirmed this case on December 13, 2024. Since April 2024, there have been a total of 61 human cases of H5N1 bird flu reported in the U.S. However, this case stands out due to its severity, and it has sparked concerns about the spread of the virus. The infection in Louisiana was identified as belonging to the D1.1 genotype of the H5N1 virus, which is notably linked to outbreaks in wild birds and poultry in the U.S. and human cases in nearby regions, including British Columbia, Canada, and Washington state. This genotype differs from the B3.13 strain that has been associated with sporadic human cases and outbreaks in dairy cows and poultry in various parts of the U.S. The patient in Louisiana had exposure to sick and dead birds in backyard flocks, and this is significant because it is the first reported case of H5N1 in the U.S. linked to backyard birds. Historically, human infections with H5N1 have occurred in association with exposure to infected commercial poultry or wild birds, but this marks a shift in the potential sources of the virus. This case underscores the importance of monitoring not just commercial poultry farms but also smaller, less regulated backyard flocks, which may contribute to the transmission of avian influenza. The CDC and other health authorities are continuing to investigate the situation, including genomic sequencing to understand more about the virus involved and efforts to isolate the virus from the patient's clinical specimens. While the case is concerning, it is not entirely unexpected given the ongoing global circulation of avian influenza strains. The virus has previously caused severe illness and even death in humans in other countries, but human-to-human transmission has not been detected. The CDC assures the public that, despite the severity of the case, the risk of widespread transmission in the general population remains low. The public health assessment of H5N1 bird flu's risk has not changed, and the investigation into the source of this infection and any potential implications for future cases is ongoing. The current case in Louisiana serves as a reminder of the potential for avian influenza to cause illness in humans, particularly among those with direct exposure to infected birds. However, it also highlights the overall low risk to the broader public at this time, as the CDC continues to monitor and assess the situation closely. Public health officials emphasize the importance of taking precautions around birds, especially during flu seasons, and urge those handling birds to be vigilant in preventing exposure to the virus.